I want to be very clear. I have no desire whatsoever to motivate you or anyone. If you're the type that requires constant motivation to embark on a journey that will ultimately not only save your life, but give you unequaled, unparalleled quality of living, then keep scrolling. I'm not your guy. I'm for that very small segment of the population, over 40, over 50, beyond, that is tired of dying slowly, digging their graves with their teeth, having no real functional capacity, strength. Their muscularity is withering away. They have genuine health concerns. My goal, and I'm happy in the pursuit of this goal, to zero in on that tiny segment of the population who is just freaking done and are ready to go all in and do whatever it takes to reclaim their life and their quality of life. So, over the next 10 weeks, I'm going to do my very, very best to document everything that I'm doing. You might be surprised to hear that I'm not really comfortable always turning on a camera and performing and parading what I'm doing in front of people. I'm more of a loner, zero in just with my workout partner or just by myself. But I'm going to get out of my comfort zone, not only with turning on this camera nearly every day for the next 10 weeks, but also getting super uncomfortable with the workouts that I'm choosing to do. I'm not going to lie to you. There's stuff that I've begun doing that I knew I needed to do. Listen, I've been bodybuilding, I've been training for 3 decades. I've built up a good amount of muscle and I'm proud of that. And my goal is to sustain that level of muscularity as much as humanly possible. But I'd be lying to you if I said my capacity, my conditioning, and even to a degree, my aerobic health is lacking for sure. So I'm doing things now that, well, I freaking hate while I'm doing it. But then when I'm done, you get the overwhelming sense of satisfaction of doing them, which is really what this entire journey is. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, I'm going to follow this guy and I'm going to get out of my comfort zone and I'm just going to do the shit, or at least a variation of the shit that he's doing, then you're already better than 98% of the population, especially if you're over 40 years of age. Yesterday, I did some conditioning work in the heat. I did a ruck with the heat index of literally 103. So I'm busting out of my comfort zone and I'm all in to do whatever it takes, because I'm making the bold statement right now, which very few people can make, unfortunately, and I'm nobody special. My goal is after the next 10 weeks, I'll be right on the doorstep of 58 years old. My goal is to be in the best shape of my entire life by the time I reach 58. And I've been in good shape. I've been strong for many years. I've competed. I've done all the things, but who cares? Because now the goal is longevity and a lot of strength and capacity within that longevity. Because the number one goal for me right now isn't standing on a stage, collecting a medal that I suffered for. Now my goal is to live a long, quality life and be the protector and the provider that my family needs. And I very much intend to do that, no matter what the level of output is required from myself to accomplish that goal. And I will not be deterred. If you don't know that this world is completely off its damn rocker, then you're clearly not paying attention, or you're living in such a place of overwhelming denial that you should be ashamed of yourself. The world has been exposed. Our leaders, our corporations, the people governing us, the overlords, the technocrats, they're a conglomeration of what can only be called a bunch of satanic pedophile lunatics. And at any moment, everything could fall apart. And at the end of the day, your identity as a Republican this or a Democrat that or whatever you identify as, none of that shit's going to matter if you haven't taken the necessary steps to just take care of yourself and your family and your close circle. It begins in your home. It begins with yourself. It begins in your community, because at the end of the day, it's truly true, the phrase, no one is coming to save you. Unless, of course, you believe in Jesus Christ, which I do, and I put all my faith and trust in, and it is the center of my life. And I know that ultimately I will be at home with him. But until there, living in this fallen world, hey, it's a given. We're to go through trials and tribulations. There's no prosperity gospel. There's only do whatever you have to do and be willing to suffer, put everything you are on the line, and even if it comes to death, protecting the ideology and peace and protection of yourself and your family. So hey, follow along if you're into this sort of stuff and you truly want to do whatever you have to do to be fully prepared in every aspect of your life. Strength, conditioning, capacity, and endurance, and all the little X factors, nutrition, recovery. I'm just going to be completely transparent and share with you nearly every day, God willing, even if it's just a 60-second video, what I'm doing to be fully prepared 10 weeks from this video to give the best effort that I possibly can over the course of 12 hours, at night, by the way, 12 hours from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. And again, all that's just going to be a measuring stick to give me an honest assessment of where I stand moving towards my greater goal of being the best possible human being that I could ever be, to be able to attack and negotiate anything that crosses my path. So God bless you all. Follow along. I'm doing a 2-hour ruck today. It's my long ruck. I do my long rucks on Saturdays. I do shorter rucks with conditioning through the week, 4 days of strength training, which you'll follow along with. And over the next several weekends, the long rucks will get longer and longer. So I'll probably bring you along to break the boredom. But again, happy 4th of July. God bless you all. And please leave a comment, ask a question. Check out robgoodwinfitness.com. And if you'd like to just cut to the chase, my Iron 40 and Iron 40 operator programs have become the most successful programs I've ever launched. They're changing lives. Consider it, or get my ebook, whatever. If not, follow along here and get ready for the fun. See ya.